Well, gentlemen, we came to Juba to meet with the President, President Salva Kiir Mayardit, as well as the members of the lead panel dealing with the matter of the cooperation agreement between South Sudan and Sudan. We had a very good meeting this morning with the President before he left to go to Addis Ababa to attend the IGAD summit. But then afterwards we had a meeting with all of the ministers who are dealing with the various elements of the cooperation agreement. Now, before we came to Juba, I must say that we were in Khartoum. And I'm very glad to say that both governments, both the government of South Sudan and the government of Sudan, they confirmed that they remain committed to implement the cooperation agreement between them, which they signed in September 2012, fully committed to do this. So it was possible while we were in Juba to look at some details of that cooperation agreement. So there would be certain practical steps that we will take. For instance, we will convene the meeting of the Joint Political and Security Mechanism to look at the matter about the safe demilitarized border zone, all of the challenges that have arisen with regard to that. We will meet to do that. We'll try and convene a meeting of the Ministers of Interior to deal with the question of the implementation of the agreement about the nationals of each country. So there are a number of things like this that we will act upon. Again, consistent with what the governments have said about their commitment to implement the cooperation agreement. But I must also say that we are very pleased that certain elements of the cooperation agreement have in fact been progressing. For instance, the agreement on oil is being implemented. There are some challenges here, but it is being implemented. Matters that relate to the border, like the disputed areas, there's an agreement about how to move with regard to a matter like that. So there is progress that is being made. The governments remain committed to the implementation of the agreement, and practical steps will be taken to make sure we take this matter forward.
What do we know about the ABA issue?
The ABA issue, as you know, is a matter that is in the hands of the presidents. Again, President Salva Kiir this morning, when we met him, he confirmed this, that this is a matter that's delegated to him and President Bashir, and that they will continue to engage each other on the matter of ABA. It's not, they have not forgotten about it. They'll continue to engage each other to resolve all those questions. But as I say, as a panel, we are very pleased indeed with the position taken by both governments of a continued commitment to those agreements, and therefore a commitment to do whatever is necessary to implement whatever is outstanding up to now. All right.
Is panel also prepared to help in the South Sudan and peace talk and rebel with the rebel?
No, as you know, I mean, that is a matter that is being dealt with by IGAD. That's a matter that is being dealt with by IGAD. As a panel, we support what IGAD is doing, and indeed hope that that will produce results as quickly as is possible. And we stand ready to give whatever assistance IGAD might require of our panel. But this is an IGAD matter, and we respect that arrangement.
As a panel, how has the current crisis affected your work?
Well, it's clear, I mean, that the government of South Sudan has had to be engaged with the issue of the conflict within South Sudan. And therefore, even the government in Sudan have said to us, they understand that the government of South Sudan might have a limitation with regard to the implementation of the cooperation agreement, just a matter of, because of the time that has to be spent trying to resolve the matter of the internal conflict. But it has not changed. It has not changed the positions of the governments with regard to the content of the agreements and the need to make sure that they are implemented.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks, gentlemen.